Some RPGs become classics because they sold millions. Others become classics because the people who played them never forgot them. That's Suikoden. Ask almost any longtime JRPG fan about the series and chances are they'll immediately bring up Suikoden 2. Its unforgettable story, heartbreaking choices, and one of the greatest rivalries gaming has ever seen. Even after decades of silence, fans never stopped recommending it. And when Konami finally announced the HD remasters, it felt less like a remake and more like welcoming an old friend back home. So what's made Suikoden so special? The first Suikoden launched in 1995 during one of the biggest eras for Japanese RPGs. It competed against giants like Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, and Chrono Trigger. Instead of trying to outdo them with bigger worlds or flashier magic, Suikoden took a different path. It told stories about kingdoms, about revolutions, about corrupt governments, about ordinary people caught in extraordinary wars. You weren't simply a hero destined to defeat an ancient evil. You became the leader of an uprising, building an army one ally at a time while making impossible decisions along the way. That grounded approach immediately helped the series stand out. If there's one feature every Suikoden fan remembers, it's the 108 Stars of Destiny. Across every mainline game, your goal wasn't just finishing the story. It was finding and recruiting 108 unique characters inspired by the classic Chinese novel Water Margin. Some joined after emotional story moments. Others required solving hidden quests. Some could even be missed forever. Every new recruit made your headquarters grow larger. Shops opened. Blacksmiths improved your weapons. Minigames appeared. New conversations unlocked. Your castle slowly transformed from the empty fortress into a bustling community. It wasn't just a menu where you upgraded equipment. It felt like home. And because the cast was so massive, every player ended up with different favorite characters. That personal connection made the world feel alive. Then came Suikoden 2. For many fans, it's not just the best game in the franchise. It's one of the greatest JRPGs ever made. Its emotional core revolves around childhood friends Ryu and Joey. Neither is completely right, neither is completely wrong. As war tears their country apart, both believe they're fighting for peace. They simply chose different paths. That moral complexity was rare for RPGs at the time. The villains weren't evil just for the sake of being evil. Heroes made mistakes. Good people died. War had consequences. The game trusted players to interpret its characters instead of constantly explaining every emotion. That subtle storytelling is exactly why its biggest moments still hit just as hard today. What makes Suikoden remarkable isn't just that people loved it. It's that they never stopped talking about it. Even after Konami left the franchise dormant for years, the community stayed active. Fan translations kept lesser-known entries alive. Forums continued recommending Suikoden 2 to new RPG players. Collectors searched for the increasingly rare PlayStation originals. And when series creator Yoshitaka Murayama launched the spiritual successor through Kickstarter, fans responded in massive numbers. That game became Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes, proving there was still a huge audience for the kind of RPG Suikoden pioneered. Then came another surprise. Konami finally brought the originals back through the Suikoden 1 and 2 HD remaster, introducing a new generation to the series that so many players had spent years recommending. Modern RPGs often focus on scale, larger maps, longer playtimes, more realistic graphics. Suikoden focused on something different: relationships, community, and the human cost of war. It reminded players that history isn't shaped by legendary heroes alone. It's shaped by soldiers, villagers, friends, families, and every ordinary person caught between two sides. That's why even supporting characters felt memorable. Every recruit mattered, every loss mattered, every victory came with a cost. Very few RPGs have captured that feeling quite the same way. Suikoden wasn't defined by its graphics. or its budget, or its sales. It was defined by its heart. It showed that the story about kingdoms could still feel deeply personal, that recruiting an army meant caring about every individual within it, and that sometimes the greatest RPGs aren't the ones everyone played. They're the ones their fans never stopped believing in. For nearly 30 years, Suikoden has remained one of gaming's most cherished hidden masterpieces. And thanks to its recent revival, its story is finally reaching a whole new generation. For more content like this and other updates down the line, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.